you keep that smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. In this lesson today, we're checking out Steelers Wheel, Stuck in the Middle with You. So this is a really, really cool one. Some good rhythmic things to explore in this one, but as usual, we're going to start with the chords first. So trying to keep the chords really simple, we're going to have D for the intro. There's a little fancy intro that we're not going to do, but I will take you through the main rhythm thing. Once we start on the verse, it's staying on the D. So, well, I don't know why I came here tonight. That's the second bar. Got a feeling that something ain't right. So it's 4 bars of D, then to G7. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. Back to D and how I'll get down those D again. And the whole bar of A7. Clouds to the left of me. C chord to the G7. Here I am, stuck on a D chord with you. Stays on D for another 4 bars. And I'm wondering what it is I should change. Goes to G7, I'm all over the face. Back to D, where I'm all over the D. A7's to the left of me. C chord to the G7, here I D, stuck in the middle with you. Then we got the middle eight. Well, we're G7 for 2 bars, and you're proud that you're a self-made D. And another bar of D. Back to G7, and your friends, they all come crawling. Another G7, then D, D, A minor, A minor. Now the strumming gets a little bit more interesting. The chords, they're pretty straightforward, nothing too revolutionary. They're a great song. That simple chords doesn't mean it's a bad song. Now, the way that I've played this song for a long time in kind of covers bands over the years or whatever is using this kind of percussive strumming. And it's not exactly like the record, so I'm going to show you both. So if you want to get into the percussive strumming version, you'd have down, up, and then that muted hit on beat 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you're having an accent on 2 and 4. Replicates the snare drum, if you excuse my terrible beatboxing. Having that ka sound, that's my very dodgy version of a snare drum, would happen on beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the reason I like it, it really kind of drives the song along. So, well, I don't know why I came here tonight. Got a feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. It gives it a good bit of momentum, having that kind of, it's called a backbeat, where the snare comes on 2 and 4, it's called the backbeat. So it kind of keeps the backbeat going and kind of keeps the song moving. Now, on the original recording, there's of course more instruments. There's a drummer playing the backbeat, and there's another guitar playing chips on 2 and 4 as well, like little kind of short chordy things. So all of those things add to the backbeat, which allows the main rhythm guitar part to not accent the backbeat so much. So you might want to experiment with that one I just showed you, or using the one on the record, which is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Down, up, 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 down, up, 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 up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So basically one and then all of the other and in between, your hand's going to be coming down onto the strings to mute them, right? If you didn't, it'd be... It doesn't really sound like it, so you've got to learn to kind of perfect this idea of, instead of a strum down, you kind of move your hand down and let that kind of outside part of the side of your hand kind of hit the strings. Definitely worth practicing doing this, what I'm just doing now. So put your hand on the string so it's all muted, then up strum. Put it on, up strum. That's what I'd recommend as being kind of the way that you learn that technique. You just have to do it a bunch of times. And this is a really great strumming pattern for learning that technique because it is a proper strumming pattern. Just by itself it sounds a bit weird, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now, eventually you can kind of add a bit of backbeat stuff in there as well, which I'm not going to go through doing because it gets too complicated. It does my head in if I think about it, and I can't do it. Funnily enough, if I think about it, it means that I can't do it properly. So I've got to stop thinking. The more you think, the more you stink and all that anyway. So both of those strumming patterns through the whole tune sound really good. Generally for the middle eight, you want to, if you're doing, or for the middle eight, when you started up with nothing, you probably want to come off the backbeat at that point and kind of let it open out a bit so that it gets a bit more ringy. Again, just for the contrast thing, you know, when you're doing your tune, if you do the same strumming pattern all the way through, it's probably going to get a bit boring. So when it comes to that middle eight and you started out with nothing bit, just open it up and just start again, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. But it could be any. That's not a specific recommended pattern. It could be almost any pattern in that part. So good, really good fun tune this one though. So I hope you enjoy playing that, and I'll see you for another song or lesson very soon. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye.